Hello, how's it going, everybody? How you doing? I know, late again. I had some things dealing with, taking care of, but we'll see. We're rolling with the punches. But anyways, how's everyone doing? How are you? Being sure. Okay, YouTube, get up. Thank you. So yes, tonight it says technical experimental night. It's completely up in the air. There is no um, rhyme or reason why or how or what we're doing. It's just something we're going to go and play with a couple things, see how things work. If they do work, if they don't, they don't. If they do, hey, great. Um, yeah, I was thinking for a long time. I was thinking, okay, how about we just do a uh, a night where we're just trying different things, trying different experimental things. We're experimenting. It's science. And yeah, I do have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, how well it's going to work, or how it's going to look. But usually I do have my collared light that I usually have in the back. I use this a cheap $15 LED throw light that I got from Amazon, and it does a decent job. I mean, it illuminates the back. Just one single light, it does a pretty good job. My idea that hopefully it works. I've been thinking about it for a while, but is to use a projector, projecting something, or I don't know, something back there, another stream. This stream, or an older stream, or what? So it'd be interesting to figure out the logistics of it all. You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be? Is it gonna work? Is it really? I have no idea. Resolution is 1600 by 900, which is not optimal. No. What? Open widget. Stream status is good. Yeah, I've changed a couple things around, as you can tell. I created a new overlay system. So this is the one that has the what I'm working on preview. So if we get that out of the way, thank you. Here it is without. But oh, come on, there we go. That's pretty cheesy, right? Get out of here. So yeah, there is this one that I'll use. I'm going to try changing it up because it's good for playing games and stuff like that, or for things just for right now, like tonight. It is this one, but if I'm doing like any kind of walkthroughs or anything like that, I don't know how well it would look. Maybe change the position of the video of the camera here. Now we can work on that tonight too. So let's see. What else? Oh, of course I have the BRB, and I have my ending. I've been playing around with the Zeldro's Move plugin for OBS, which does all this sorts of stuff. So watch as the video, my camera feed move back in. The Creators Guild logo there on the bottom left will drop, and I have the Creators Guild banner drop from the top. So watch. Yup. It's perfect. Mwah. Chef's kiss. So yeah, I was playing around with a lot of this different ways of how doing stuff. of doing the move plugin. It's actually really awesome playing around with overrides and excuse me, positioning and all sorts of stuff. I one thing I don't know if you watch my streams, my prior streams and my prior videos here on YouTube. You'll notice that I've changed. You know, because I used to have this border that could be here and here, and then I had the chat and everything. I decided, let's go to a more minimalist type of overlay. Yeah, as I say, minimalist with a lot more, not really a lot more stuff, but it's just more stuff that you can see. Well, it's not really more. It's just the same. I got Revolution Partner here, little banner or the bug, and Creators Guild, and I got the now playing, and of course I got right here is the what I'm looking at as like a preview. So I've been playing around with different things, and it's nice to actually experiment and to try different things. Oh, that's what I do all the time. I seriously, it's one of those things where I mean, I don't think I've had an overlay for more than a couple months, or a same overlay for more than a couple months. And oh, that looks pretty cool. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. All right, so I want to share. I didn't share it on my Twitters. Well, let me go ahead and do that right now. It's technical, experimental stream tonight. Playing around. Things and hopefully not breaking too much stuff. And let me go ahead and put in the oh, where is it? Not in the thumbnails. Let me go to branding. Two-tone waffle. Oh no, it's in the not graphics and video. Two-tone waffle. Not Twitch, YouTube. There we go. I don't know why, for some odd reason, it seems there we go. Oh, let me go ahead and put this in here as well. Media. So yeah, if you watched my previous video, actually, yeah, the last video I put out, the Revolution walkthrough. Well, if you didn't watch the video, shame on you. But anyways, what it is it's a community that it caters to gamers and streamers, mostly streamers. It is a great place to find streamers that you not really would have seen or heard about before, because if you go click on streams here, if you go to revolution.net, you go through here, and it gives you a nice selection of different streamers that you can look through to find what you want to look for. I mean, great guy El Sock, he's playing Resident Evil Village right now. So, and what you could do is click on it, and you'll be given a pop-up, or no, you go to a new window where you have chat stuff. You can still interact with stream, or you can just set it off in the background and still listen to it and do other stuff. But not only is it just Twitch, but there's also Trovo streamers as well. Speaking of Trovo, tomorrow, 9 p.m., I want to say now, we'll be streaming some Overwatch over on Trovo. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. But yeah, it's Twitch and Trovo. Let me go ahead and put in, because for us YouTube, the plugin that Smokey uses on this site doesn't have the capability for YouTube live streaming, because that's, I guess, still a new thing. It's not out too much. So we're gonna do miscellaneous videos, add media, and all I'm doing is just taking the shared link, the YouTube shared link, and automatically pulls the name and description. You don't have to do any tags because that's, who cares? Who uses tags? Even YouTube, it doesn't want you to use tags. So there we go. And a nice thing, if you're watching this right now during the live stream, is before I do all the edits and stuff like that. If you watch it through the Revolution site, just by clicking on like any other video. So there is that. That's a pretty cool little intro, or not intro, not a rundown. Words are escaping me at the moment, but you know what I'm thinking. Let me go ahead, move this out of the way. So yeah, I was also thinking with the projector, because I don't know how well it would look back here. Of course, I use the NVIDIA broadcaster software, and that's how I can get the blurred effect. It's actually pretty cool that it's using software to make my C922 look almost like a DSLR. I say almost, because you can tell. You look at the microphone, the fuzz. What was it? The pop filter. Not a pop filter. I forget what this part is. But yeah, if I move my hand, because the AI, the algorithm, is deciding, oh, that's part of the human. I want to make sure that's in focus. If I move my hand out of the way, see, it goes back to fuzzy. So your depth of field is kind of weird, but it does the job decent enough. And that's all I really care about. But if I have the projector, hold on a second. My fur covered camera bag. I gotta clean this thing off. I haven't used it in a while. Oh, that was freaking scary. I'm glad the keyboard caught that. Undo. Oof. Okay. Because I want to use my old Chromebook here. Okay, that should be good, because I just need these two pieces. All right. So yeah, I got my Chromebook. I have not used in March of last year. Like I said, since the COVID has really screwed things up, so I haven't even powered it up. It's been in that bag in the closet since then, because I haven't been able to get it anywhere or go anywhere. So I haven't had a chance to use any of my my camera gear until now. So like I said, I had to clean it off because there is a whole bunch of cat hair on it. Ugh, cat hair gets everywhere. It sucks, but it works. So bear with me just a moment. As I get this plugged in. I'll be right back. Now, of course, I plugged everything in, so I'm just waiting for it to boot up. I'm going to probably have to do some updates on it, but give me 1 second. Show you what I'm working with here. Okay, so the nice thing with Chromebooks is that it doesn't really matter if you haven't started up in months or a year. They pretty much go off whenever, or they start up whenever you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the projector. I mean, this one is a cheap. Actually, I should have checked if I had a HDMI cable. Oof. Totally forgot if I had one, an extra one. I think I do. Oh yeah, let me check. Hold on. No, I was able. Yeah, I was able to use a HDMI because I used to use it for Halloween. I use that for the on your front windows or wherever windows you can do the white sheet and with the image on it as like the zombies on the window. It's actually pretty cool. So I did that. We did that last week. Not last week. This past Halloween. So it's been not too long. It's been a couple months. Do, do, do. Okay, I'm just checking on a couple things here. Bear with me. Like I titled the stream is technical experimental. It's completely gonna be off the rails. I really I don't have an idea how I'm gonna be cutting this down into a more manageable video, but I'll think of something. I'll cut all these parts out that that along with uh the, when I'm not talking, I'm in the back fishing for wire or something. Actually, I should invest in a nice lav mic, a wireless one, like the Rode. Was it the Rode Go or the David Foster for the main guy who started the Creators Guild and all the other content creators. He did a Seismic lav mic. You get two mics with two transceivers with the lav mic and a receiver, and I think it was like 300. I want to say I don't exactly remember the exact price range, but it actually did sound had a very good quality. So there is that. So bear with me 1 second while I go in the closet here and find an HDMI cable and get the projector. So one moment. Okay. Luckily for me, I had left the HDMI cable plugged into it, so I didn't have to look for it. So yeah, it's like I said, it's just a cheap. Was it about 120 $120? I think it's 720p projector you get off an Amazon, some no name, whatever. Nothing special. It's just cheap, very cheap. Well, considering a lot of projectors are wow, hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. So let me go ahead and boot it up and see how it goes. Okay. It's actually pretty cool. Of course, as you can see, you can't really tell exactly. I pulled up last night's stream over on Twitch. Of course, Twitch and their great infrastructure is just buffering right now. But it's, I mean, it's doable. You can put, it's actually not that bad. I don't know if I can do it on there or some other location, but of course I'm not gonna go looking for, power cable or something like that. Hold on a second. Okay. That's much better. So it was a see my that's rolling around all over the place. For some odd reason, because I'm started streaming this week at 900p. So for some odd reason, Twitch and its infinite wisdom decided, oh, that's way too much. You need to go down to 160p. That's much better. Hell, Twitch. Jesus. Let me guess, it froze again. God, Twitch, you suck. The network area. Screw you, Twitch. Okay. So my reason it decided to, it says the signal, medium Wi-Fi signal. That's the reason why you don't get Wi-Fi or use Wi-Fi for any kind of streaming stuff, because it is crap. But the capability is there, and use actually, let me pull this up. I'm going to use the Go to camera. Okay. So I pretty much took off the blur. That's pretty much all I did. And I hope, yeah, you can't really hear. I can hear it. The fan on the projector, I can hear it. But I'm hoping that it's not coming through. It's a noise gate on the podcast. Rodecaster is taking care of that. But as you can see, the capability is there. You can use like a dark screen with like a high contrast light text or anything else. You can definitely you can use it. It's usable. And that's what I'm trying to get a point across. But I was thinking of trying this. I don't know how much of a distraction it would be. Of course, also the Wi-Fi with this Chromebook, it's not going to be the best. I don't want to set it up through my phone's hotspot. There we go. Get back into the. Yes, I know it's still running. Thanks for telling me. But this is one of the things. It's like trying different things. You know, a lot of people use or have chat or something. And with this, I don't know how well chat would work because the sizing is going to be way too big. You gonna have, your resolution is going to be way too much or too little, I should say. You're looking at 800 by 600 probably, and of course you have to think about with the space that you're shining or projecting onto. That it's not going to be conducive for something like that with the doors and the wall and the breaks in between and the different levels. But it was something different, like. So something in the background besides colored lights or LEDs, the RGB, the unicorn vomit that's back. Usually you see in a lot of streamers. This is what you can do. You can try this out, and for cheap, because I know there's some projectors. They say HD quality. That is just going to be up to 480. I want to say 480p. Where if you try watching a movie or something like on a screen, you're not going to have the best experience. But when you're shining it on a flat surface or a flat white surface, it should be no problem. Of course, you want something that's 720 or 1080 or even higher. But then again, you're going into a higher territory of monetary that you're going to be shelling out. You're going to be shelling out a lot of money. Unless you already have something on hand. I mean, I've had this. I don't really use this except for maybe once or twice a year. So it just sits in that closet for the rest of the year. So I was just like, you know what? Let's see how it works. Let's see how this looks. And truthfully, it's not bad. For just a few seconds, I was able to get Twitch to show up there. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Because I don't know if it was just in a bad spot, but give me 1 second. Okay. So I was able to get it on YouTube. Right now, come on. But anyways, let me try one more time. Okay. I'll just let it play. Or what the hell? Whenever I come back to sit, it just fails. Oh, right. Oh, there we go. Nope, it's still buffering. So yeah. I mean, I have a, oh, there he goes. But if I do go back to the NVIDIA broadcaster, let me go ahead, turn that down. I mean, the quality, if I have the projector a little bit further back, so you know it's not field of view, but the resolution, or you know, whatever it's called, is a lot larger, pretty much take up the whole wall. Or even on this side pointing towards the door, that might work too. It's going to take a lot of experimentation, and I can only do this at night because I need, actually here, hold on a second, let me turn off this light. Well, I'm illuminated by, let me, the windows here, turn on bright mode. I might just have to redo some of the lighting. Nope, that fails again. I mean, it's possible. The idea is sound. It's plausible. Like Mythbusters. Oh boy. Now, if I turn the light down, see how far down I can get. So what's going to happen is I have this at, the camera is at 1080 at 30. What's going to happen is I'm going to start introducing a lot of noise, and it's going to be, see as my hand, all the trails. So I don't want to go too, I want some light, so it's not introducing a lot of noise. It's not, hopefully I'm still going through. Yeah, I'm still good. All right, so I think I was at what, 50%? Yeah. And I'm probably 45. I mean, you can see the gist of what is being shown on the back there. So who knows? All right, put that away. So yeah, that's what I was actually wanted to play around with to see how it looks. And it's not bad. It just needs some more work. It's not like having another TV in the background, which, yeah, it'll be nice, but I don't have the funds, and I really don't have. I don't want to keep getting all this stuff here. I got limited workspace. I don't want to fill up. I got also, this is my work from home office, so then my wife is back here. So it's just one of those little things that, it's nice to play around with, see how it looked. If it looked like crap, it's not too bad. It's just, I don't know how you would go about things with it, because I couldn't do any kind of chat. I couldn't do any kind of alerts or, the normal streamer stuff. So it kind of comes down to, what would you use it for? Besides just some stuff in the background. And of course, this Chromebook is not the best. This thing is probably about this thing is about 10 years old. So it's been around a while. Chromebooks, I mean, they are tough little bastards. But yeah. So there it is, using a projector as, a chat overlay or any kind of alert overlays, or just something in the background to give your space something more besides RGB. So there you go. If you have a projector, or you got your means to get a cheap one from Amazon, by all means, go ahead and try it out. It's not going to hurt anything. And in your case, it might help besides RGB, because we got so many streamers and content creators that have RGB. It's kind of a cliched thing now. It's a trope. All right. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and close this out. Yes, I got our gilded server. I got two. One is the Collective Network, because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos for the Collective Network, dealing with streamer. Also, another thing here is the new podcast, Streamer Nova. I just recorded a beta episode this past Friday. I'm going to do, possibly this Friday is going to be another beta episode 2. Got a lot of things. We're going to be covering a lot of content creators, news, updates into the world of content creation and streaming. I feel like that also needs to be talked about a little bit more. It's not a podcast or sets of videos to be how-tos. I've been trying to think if I should be continuing to put videos out for like how-tos on the Collective Network, or just keep it here on my channel. I've gone back and forth. I can make those decisions because I do run Collective Network and also the Geek 2.0 podcast. So I am the C-level executive. I am the CEO of the Collective Network. And so yeah. So this has been a long time. This has been a thing I've been working on for quite a while, for the past couple years. And it's been through many iterations. I've first started on WordPress. I've been doing articles and stuff like that. I was going to make it where it's going to be just articles about everything. I try to niche down. I've done so much stuff. The main basic core of it is a safer work, family-friendly place. That does not mean that everything the majority of programming is going to be safer work and family friendly. So expect like I set up the Streamer Nova. Yes, we try to keep it as clean as possible, but be prepared. There will be some expletives or anything like that. So don't worry about that. That's a-okay. Um so yeah, like I mentioned, I got both uh upcoming is the Streamer Nova podcast. I also have the um Geek 2.0 podcast. Hold on, give me a second here. It was bugging the hell out of me. The fan is pretty loud, and I don't know if it's messing or the Chromebook is messing with my internet, because I never had an issue until tonight, where it seems like I'm not getting anything posted out. Okay, I don't want to miss if you guys are chatting or anything. I don't want to miss that. I don't want to be that guy, not responding to chat. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I got the two podcasts. I am working. I'm trying to finalize and plan out the third podcast or show, so to speak, where it's going to focus more on the indie games and the developers behind those particular games, because I don't feel in my own how I look at different things, or I've seen not so many people focus or shine a light on indie development games, or yeah, indie games, and it's kind of like a missed opportunity. I do have to say there is one person, Captain Oates. He's been doing an awesome job and shining that light on indie games, and I want to actually bring him onto or have him part of the show here on the Collective Network. So I know he does a lot. He has a lot of experience with that, and as somebody who works mainly behind the scenes, I think that would help a lot, and help increase our content on the show. Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on here tonight? Whatever. As long as that number's still going up, that's all I care about. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's like 10 seconds behind. But anyways, so yeah, if you go to thecollective.network, that's our site. I am trying to keep it updated. It's hard. But I am going to be doing a much better job in keeping that going, and we're getting that situated where there's more articles dealing with indie games, streamer news, updates, stuff like that, and geek family type stuff that helps bring in an audience that I don't think has been catered to all too often, or if it has, it's kind of like in like, whatever, we'll just sit over there and talk amongst yourselves, and that's why I want to bring the light, is more of those type of things. And one of those things, like I said, is with the podcast and shows, so to be more of a more content that people can go to the site or our YouTube and peruse and find things. After this a whole long rambling, I am thinking of keeping my streamer tips and tutorials and stuff like that here on the Two-Ton Waffle YouTube. Like this video, I'm going to cut down, edit, because I don't think no one wants to watch a video of some big fat guy walking back and forth and playing with technology. We've seen that plenty of times on YouTube. And yeah, that's pretty much my thinking. So I mean, if you I want to keep like these live streams, I want to have them where it's going to be live. This is going to be the raw unedited versions of the videos I make, and I'm going to have them unlisted, which is, yep, unlisted. So what it means is that it'll still show up with when I send out the link on my Twitter and on the tweeters. That you have to be if you want to be interactive with the show, you want to have that interaction between me and the audience, you have to come to the shows, the live shows, the live streams, I should say, and experience that for yourself. Because I'm more than likely going to go off script so many times. There's going to be tangents. Like this one particular within the past hour of how many tangents did I go on? Ramblings. You don't get that in an edited video. Just want to make sure that everything is good. Yeah, because right now, Captain Notes, if you want to watch, go to my channel. What the hell? Oh, if I go from my profile, if I go here, okay. And this is at, I guess 900. You can't. YouTube does. It's only 720 or 1080. Damn it, Janet. I love you. So that's gonna change things. Crap. Means I gotta rebuild a lot of stuff. Damn it. Why didn't I think of that before? Yeah, it's not available. Select the quality. Please try again. I think that's what's causing a problem here. Let's just go to auto then. Nope. And that stinks. All right, well, it's playing. All right. So again, I'm gonna have to change that. Hey, that's all part of trying to learn different things and try to figure out what works. So I'm totally screwed myself. I gotta redo all of this, and instead of 1600 by 900, which is not a good format, so I kind of screwed myself out. So I gotta do everything in 1080 or go down to 720. I don't want to do well. All right, if I go have my canvas at 1080 but stream at 720, that can work. At least everything gets the resolution is scaled down perfectly fine, no problems. So there is that. All right, so I want to keep these anywhere from like an hour or two. It's not going to be too long. because I got to also edit these down to about 10 minutes or so. So I want to keep my work as little as possible. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy editor. But yeah, I want to make sure that I get the promotion out there for the collective.network. Go to the website. Yes, I know a lot of stuff is out of date right now, but there are the forums, and we also have the Gilded server. Let me go ahead and put this in the chat, which I don't have the link. Or do I? No, I don't. Do I? Ah, damn it. Anyways, yes, if I go to my Twitter profile. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna have to make sure I set things up that make things a lot easier for myself and for you guys whenever the links are in the description. I'm gotta get off the Twitch brain where I have to make sure that they're in the panels or in chat or anything like that. Links are in the description down below. That's for the Breakfast Nook, which is an MMO-centric Gilded server. So if you have any interest into MMOs, MMORPGs, I would definitely love to see your shiny faces, your friendly faces there. Let's see if there's anything else I should cover before we start wrapping things up. But yeah, it's just interesting that I was able to proof of concept is there for using the projectors as a secondary device for showcasing chat or video or something other than RGB in the background. So that proof of concept worked. It was clunky, but that's just my setup. I wasn't fully prepared to get things rolling as it should be, and with some internet issues with Wi-Fi on the Chromebook, it wasn't going to work too well anyways. I don't know why, but whatever. That is the case there. I am also setting up for another recording, another episode. Again, it's going to be live. It's going to be the raw unedited version. Of course, I didn't edit the past ones, so why? Anyways, I'm probably going to start editing those down to be more conducive, to be less than an hour. The raw live show is going to go for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever, depending on the flow of conversation. I got also get with Captain Oates, and I know I talked to him before about indie game show or podcast or something like that, but I definitely want to start getting that up and running. He's doing his own live stream over on YouTube as well. He does a lot of Fortnite and indie game videos over on his YouTube channel. So if you want to check that out, it's Captain Oates. He does some great work. So yeah, we'll say thank you for coming by and trudging along with me on this technical experimental stream. They're not all gonna be bangers. They're all not gonna be the best, but we're experimenting. This is all part of the journey and trying all different things. I mean, seriously, streaming is just not only Twitch. I mean, you gotta get that out of your mindset. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this so far, what's been going on. I'm still adjusting on how the format of the show is going to be, but bear with me. As probably going to do like 3 or 4 beta episodes, and I would definitely love your feedbacks on that. And on the show, what is working, what's not working, just let me know. I do have set up the Streamer Nova Twitter account. I gonna be having a section on the Collective Networks website for, you know, articles about streamer news, updates, and stuff like that. It's a whole big thing. I want to try to get some other people. They're not gonna be paid positions, so please do not think that I am ultra rich and I can pay writers. It's gonna be the format's gonna be volunteer work, so take that as you will. But yeah, like I said, I've been working on this particular initiative, this site, for quite many years. I started with the Geek 2.0 podcast about 3 years ago now. Oh, I can't believe it's been 3 years. And it's been a learning struggle for each episode. It's a monthly episodes are every month. So it's kind of like there's not much of an audience, which I would love to change, but it's just how we go about it. It's a monthly show, so it's kind of hard to do and get any kind of audience going for that. But yeah. And let's see here. I just want to make sure it's still working. I gotta change out my couple other things on my Twitter. I gotta add some other items or change them out from my pinned post. Just to keep it nice and fresh and evergreen, as the term is used. Excuse me. Trying to think of what else. Yeah, Twitter. Go ahead and check me out over on Two Tone Waffle. They're on Twitter. But yeah, same thing with the Collective Network. It is at it's at Collective NTR NTWRK. So basically, take out the vowels. Now network, and you're good to go. I'm gonna be pushing everything that it's gonna be retweeting a lot of the stuff. Like any articles I post up on the site is gonna be retweeted through there. I'm still trying to see. I'm trying to decide if I should keep the. I have a Facebook page, but you know, we'll see how that goes. But anyways, my hour is up, and I want to say thank you for coming by. If you stuck around this completely random, rambling, tangent-filled experience, thank you. Until next time, keep creating and have a good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever. All right, see you later. I'll see you next